I'm going to another tree. The another tree I'm going to talk about is rosewood.
Rosewood?
Rosewood.
Yeah.
You can try to see this one. Rosewood, this is one of the type of the trees that comes at the name of a certain woman called Rose Howard. Rose Howard came at the time of Ibeco, Imperial British Commission Company. She was settling in southern part of Tanzania, Ujiji, as she was making different types of furnitures, sending to Europe and Latin America at the early years. So she invented this wood, rosewood. But after independence, most of the state countries started to use this wood to make state furniture, coat of arms, and chairs like that. So, but from 1980, they allow us to start to use this one. It is just that dark reddish in color, and when you see there's some lines like the contours line, geographically, contours line inside. It's just natural like this one. It is in the mode, not so heavy, not so light.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. After that, for your information, we Makonde people, this job, we start to do it at the age of 7 years, boys. Because we learn these things from great inheritance, from great-grandfather, father, and son. So when we reach the age of 7 years, you must start to learn something difficult. And the first thing we start with is over here. Do you see this one?
Yeah. Ooh.
Over here, this in Churchill modern English is called the family tree.
Yeah.
But it has got a Swahili word, ujamaa. Can you say ujamaa?
Ujamaa.
You know the first president of this country, Julius Kambarage Nyerere, took them out of the rule like the Far East people like Mao Zedong, the Tao, Confucius, the way of life of Buddhism, where all people can reach in the same culture. Where you find somebody who's dealing with agriculture, somebody who's working in an office, somebody who at the same time is a layman, can join hands together and make one Swahili nation. So when we arrived here in 1977, he challenged our great-grandfathers, but you are Woodcarvers, but you are come as refugees. Can you do something to represent 126 tribes of Tanzania? So one of our grandfather called Matthew, who passed away in 1995, in 1981, dreamt of the night and came with the archaeology of people climbing each other, meaning people living in social manner. And in Tanzania, until 1986, people were living in a fortified manner, way of life. And other places were being left for grazing and for agriculture. But when the second president took rule, Ali Hassan Mwenye is the person who said to the other people out. And so you can see the family tree. You can try to see it. After that, I'm going to talk about the banana skin. Anyone? So another thing I'm going to talk about is the banana skin. You can try to see this one. So the heart of banana skin, what I mean, you know, it comes to the history as the early theory about civilization. I studied civilization in Mesopotamia, in Egypt, in France, and in Latin America. You know, an African man started to know how to write and read using the papyrus leaf. So since we moved there to West Africa, now we could not find the papyrus leaf. So it comes to an intent that now the modality of our theory now we must use another thing altogether. So it comes to the back of dry banana like this one. So what we do, we take the inner part and the outer part, cut it in small pieces to form different features. In early years, you are using the fovea glue. But at this moment, because of the environment effect, we buy glue from the hardware to bind it together. So after cutting it, we form different features. Like you see here, the moving warthogs, Pumba. And at the same time, there's something like a fig tree like that.
Yeah.
At the same time, it is easy to roll. Later, it's just the varnish and it's easy to roll. You can roll it like this. And even you see our roof is made of dry banana and waterproof. So after that, I'm going to last my history or the lecture I'm trying to do about the religious way of Makonde man. You know, before coming of Islamic religion or Christian religion in Africa, we Makonde people, we believed in time after death. And always you'll find that we had our two gods, Nadenga and Mahuka, the god of rain and the god of spirit and blessing. So we, for example, want to show you one of our god Nadenga here. Somebody coming to be a human being, not a human being. So every Makonde house were to have a god, like the gods of Indian people. And always our people are doing our gods. And maybe even there's a curse of rain. When they go to the hill and they pray before coming down, okay, the rain falls. But nowadays, we are Christians. Mostly, we are Catholics, Orthodox Church, Islamic, are very few. But most of us are Christians. And as you see, still this ones we make into memory theory just because as a museum way, it represents to our generation what took place. So after that, I'm going to my last lecture with one questionnaire issue. And after the question, I'll give you a chance to ask me 5 questions per person, not bad. So we are somehow like we are in the classroom. Do you see I'm carrying slim people here? Yeah. They're carrying things on top, and the bag is on the other side. The time is inside and they're so thin. Can you make any suggestion or any reason, the reason why we have made some slim thing like this one? Any idea?
So skinny?
Yeah, skinny. Any idea? Okay, I want to give you a small hint of passing examination. You see the time is inside, meaning somebody is hungry. They carry things on top, meaning they're on the safari in the war. And they're so thin, meaning somebody lack of food or malnutrition, something like that. So this is Papa and Mama Makonde and to migration. You know, our people really suffered a lot in the hands of fierce tribes like Ngoni and the Maasai. At the same time, there came to be a problem because of lack of food and fierce animals. So they were hiding caves. And most of the people who made the migration were from 15 years to 50. And most of them died. So when they come here, it comes to be a diaspora because maybe your husband is not there, your wife. So most of us got also intermarried with other tribes. So we are Makonde diasporas. I've finished my lecture.
That's very good.
So it's your turn to ask me any question, even 5 questions per person, not bad.